Hey everybody, today I want to teach you the song I Will Rise by Chris Tomlin, which he actually co-wrote with Louis Giglio and Matt Mayer and Jesse Reeves. So it was a team of people writing this song, I believe, for the Passion Conference maybe a couple of years ago. But the thing I want to show you on this song, I have watched several other tutorials, and I actually want to teach you how to play this song at the capo 4 position. So right here is my capo. It's on the 4th fret, which is the original key of the song in the key of B. Now, the purpose of a capo, I've got a lesson on that, is to change the key of the song to make it easier for you to sing the song. And so a lot of people are showing lessons with the capo completely off because it's easier for them to sing. And that's fine, but I want to show you something on this song that might help you finesse it a little bit more and achieve more of a piano-like character to the song, which is captured in his studio recording. Okay? But the chords you're going to need are E minor, you're going to need C, you're going to need G, and D. Alright? Now, on a lot of the chords, you can anchor your middle finger and your pinky on the 3rd fret off the capo on the B and E strings, so that these are ringing out on most of your chords. But for the intro, it just repeats those chords: E minor, C, G, and D. Okay, but I want to show you something here. On the very first set of the music that you listen to, it sounds like the piano is doing something like this. Okay, those 4 notes right there. So on the E minor, it's the E, A, D, G string, G to the B string. Your middle finger's on the 3rd fret of the B string. So it's okay, and then change to the C chord and use the D string, and then the B string down here is open. So again, it's okay. And Paul Balash is excellent at doing this, that when there's quiet parts or intros to songs, what he will do is he will put the pick in his finger like this right here. I've just got it kind of anchored right here. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's inside my hand on my middle finger, and I'm kind of just holding it like that right there so that I can do a finger style. Okay, so something like this. There's a peace I've come to know, though my heart and flesh may fail. There's an anchor for my soul, I can say it is well. Alright, so this song is a little tough for me to sing at the capo 4 position, but what I wanted to do is play it in the original key, capo 4, just to show you how you can. And so I'm using, like, just gripping a whole bunch of strings and just kind of flick, you know, flick. And that's how you can achieve a piano-like feeling on acoustic guitar, okay? So the verse chords in the intro are E minor, C, G, and D, and it repeats it twice, okay? Very, very simple. Pre-chorus is Jesus is overcome, is G, is overcome, D over F sharp, and the grave, E minor 7, is overwhelmed. C, the victory, G over B, is won. D, He is risen from E minor, the dead. D. I'm sorry, C. Okay, so see how I was doing that? Jesus is overcome, and the grave is overwhelmed. The victory is won. He is risen from the dead, and I will rise, G, when He calls my name, D. No more sorrow, E minor, no more pain, is C. And you can bring your pick back in and just do these. I'm just doing light little strums, just right down the strings. And I will rise. On eagle's wing is G. On eagle's wing is D. Before my God, E minor. Fall on my knees, C. And then I will rise is G. C. I will rise, G over D to D. Okay, and he repeats that. Verse 2, same thing as verse 1. The bridge is, I hear the voice of many angels sing. Here you're strumming. Worthy is the Lamb. And I hear the cry of every longing heart. Worthy is the Lamb. Worthy is the Lamb. And again, this is in the key of B. It's kind of stretching my voice a little bit, but you can bring your pick back in, take it, out of your middle finger where you're holding like this, and then put your thumb, slide it up so that you got it there. And then on the, the louder parts, bring that joker back in. And then when it gets quiet again, here, put it in your middle finger, and then, and I will rise. And I will rise. I will rise. Something like that. So, main point of this lesson is not necessarily to teach you the chords of the song. You can look the chords up. I'm going to post them down below in the description page. But what I wanted to really get across to you is on songs that are very dynamic like this, work on your fingers. Work on, this kind of plucking, finger picking technique, because it has a very piano-like feel to it. Okay? And that can serve you well on a great many songs. So this is Mark with Soul Shelter Music. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, please post them below. I'll be glad to answer them. But this is the song I Will Rise by Chris Tomlin. God bless.